Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, basically I'm just going to give you guys my thoughts and opinions about the Pixel 3 after having it for 2 months. So here's my experience with Google's flagship device as I was able to get it on Google Fi. Now, the device itself is always looked at for its cameras. In every review that I see with the Pixel 3, it's always boasting about its cameras. The dual front-facing cameras and the single rear-facing camera. And it's always about the types of photos and things that it takes. But the Pixel 3 is much more than just, a camera beast. Sure, this is just my opinion, but I think the phone performs great. Now, I've read various reviews about the device actually having some issues. I have not experienced that at all with the Pixel 3. It handles everything that I throw at it and more. Every bit of time that I've used the Pixel 3, it's been smooth. It's been a very smooth experience. No stutter, no lag. And believe me, I'm not being dainty with the amount of storage on the device. I have a lot of apps on this phone. Yes, mine is a 64 gig variant. I obviously don't need a lot of space for photos and pictures because Google Photos backs up all my photos and videos at full resolution, and so I don't have to keep anything on the device itself. So mainly I just run my social media, games, and my applications that I use on the daily, so, for like tools and things like that. And it doesn't have slowdown. That's the thing that I'm trying to wait for to see if that happens with my version, and so far it has not. So I'm able to do everything that I need to do on it. Performance wise, the Snapdragon 845 pretty much handles everything that I throw at it, and that is a big thumbs up. The other thing that I do dig about this device is the audio itself. Now, the speakers on this is a hit and miss with some people, but for me, I gotta say it's a bit refreshing. When I watch movies or listen to music, I get immersed in the sounds. Some people don't like the fact that the bass is pretty hard on this device, that you can actually feel it through the back of the phone. For me, that's not a deal breaker at all whatsoever, and it just makes for a more enriched and immersed listening, basically, for your listening pleasure. A couple of other things like the squeeze functionality to activate Google Assistant is such a handy thing. I mean, not even having to hold that pill button is a big plus in my book. Being able to squeeze aside rails to activate Google Assistant, ask away at your questions, or even get directions on the fly. Perfect. People tend to talk about the size of the phone itself, its footprint, its build quality. I happen to like that about this device, and the simple fact that it's narrow, so it doesn't really stress your fingers to really grip and hold the device. You get that nice big 5.5-inch display, which works out in my favor because I have used to be a fan of phablets and actually have worked backwards away from that. Having a device this small form factor with a large display but a narrow hold makes for a very comfortable experience while I'm using it. Again, going back to the performance of everything, the performance is really top notch with this. So far, it has not slowed down, stuttered, or given me any problems at all whatsoever. And I'm still currently waiting for that to happen. And when it does, I will report on that. But for right now, for everything that I have and have thrown at it, it's handled everything just fine. Battery performance is actually pretty good. 2915 milliamp hour battery pretty much gets me through the day with like medium use. With heavy use, I'll have to charge it by the evening time. So that's my experience with the Pixel 3 so far. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section of the video. If you have any questions, ask away and I'll answer it. Thanks so much for tuning in. Subscribe to my channel and hit that bell option to be notified when I upload a video. And as always, aloha.